Yeah, Jurgen.
And welcome back. I think we're all feeling this tired bug right now. Well, maybe not you. You're the only one who took a nap out of all of us.
I done like a 3-hour, 4-hour nap.
Yeah, we're all. The rest of us are slugging.
I felt great.
Weekly analytics. Are you guys ready for this? For the weekly analytics? All right, so we're starting off on YouTube because that's where we get most of our traction.
Fair.
Third episode bombed. It was. I guess, I don't know, maybe people just didn't get any notifications. So this is probably going to be one of very few times that I'll ever say this, but if you are subscribed to us on YouTube, please hit the notification bell so that way you can see when so you know when the video goes up. And if you're not subscribed, if you can just do the notification bell, that'd be sweet. I don't know if you have to subscribe to do it.
I think you have to subscribe to do it.
Okay. Well, if you can do it without subscribing, you can do that too. But
Or you can subscribe. It's up to you.
yeah, or I just didn't. I don't like to push it on people. It's not that big of a deal. But I'm just saying. The third episode didn't get as much traction. I guess people just didn't see it as much.
Probably.
We did get our first comment on any video.
Oh.
Just a person who knows at least one of us here, and I said at least one because I don't know them and I don't know who they know. Okay, I know you're very popular. I get it.
And KJ.
Okay, I get it. I'm just saying I like to keep it broad so people don't know specifically who I'm calling out. Okay. So we had a comment and they just said that they miss the people here. Doubt that refers to me, but
Ed, man, I'm on the same boat as
No,
you.
I don't think you, but I think he actually might know you.
okay. Well, then I'm the only person they don't care about on the show. So
Might.
appreciate
Since
that.
you guys can't see my expression, I am in visible confusion.
insert
Might.
insert the Goofy meme when he get kissed by the milkman. Insert that. But on some better news, we're up to 100 views total. So we hit our 100 views mark.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Happy.
Second episode is still doing amazing.
68 last time I said?
No, 66 views.
Damn. Overestimated, my bad.
Over at the podcast, Spotify. We have 7 all-time plays on that, and we're up to 3 followers. So it's not as much as the YouTube, but we're slowly crawling up there.
crawling up.
Random phone noises.
Also, if you're listening to this and you're not if you're not following the Spotify account, go ahead and follow that. We are currently trying to upload the logo from YouTube onto Spotify, but it's being incredibly annoying. So there will be a link in the description as always. You can use that. If it just says Chat It Up Podcast, that's us. Don't be confused. It is us. The episodes have our logos on them, so you can use those to kind of
reference.
Yeah, to clarify, to verify that it's us. But yeah, Spotify's slowly come together, and YouTube is still kicking off.
Bombing.
No, it's not bombing. We just had one episode that didn't get a lot of views. But I think maybe people just didn't know that it uploaded.
Maybe.
That or it was really long.
No, the longest episode was the second one, and that has the most views.
Oh.
If anything, it seems like the audience likes the longer podcasts more than the shorter ones.
I thought
Yeah.
the longer one actually feels like a podcast.
I've
shorter
listened to
one-
some podcasts that were only like 38 minutes.
That's true.
But it's whatever. As always, you can contact the Instagram account or leave a comment in the YouTube channel on any topics you would like us to discuss. It is currently Jay's week on topics. He said he came in very prepared with research and whatnot, so we're going to see how this goes. But Jay, you have the floor. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm sorry. I forgot to ask how everyone's doing. I forgot to do that.
You doing good?
Alita's
I'm
good.
having barbecue chips.
Snacking on chips.
Snacking on some chips. I'm doing fantastic.
Doing fantastic.
I have to
Yeah.
get your own plate because
You know, just so I can take my chips.
Yeah!
Now you know how it feels to live with them.
Yeah.
How you doing, KJ?
Sorry.
I'm doing good.
All right.
Doing good. Wish we had a longer day off. Because this day has kind of really just flown by. It's already 5 o'clock.
Yeah. It's been a hectic weekend.
Yes, it is.
But,
Yes, it is.
Part of adulting. Gotta power through it.
Facts.
Oh, I hate
Facts.
it.
All right, Jake.
Sometimes.
You're the floor.
All right. It
Wait,
is
he's
my
the floor, so we step on him?
Yes.
Damn. Step on you, bro.
No, go fuck yourself.
Hey, that's what he said. Don't say
Because
that
I know
to
what
me.
he's talking about. You had to add in the chime.
I'm
you
sorry.
step on him. So get the hell out of here.
Look, I'm just being...
Jump out a window.
I'm just making sure.
Jump out a window, man.
I'm just making sure. Damn. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
What is that? Who is?
That's the person that commented.
Okay, do we need to do this?
It looks familiar, but I'm not too sure.
We could have done. You could have done this while I was on my way here.
Okay, here we go.
Floor is yours, Jay.
To go ahead and let you guys know, I was struggling with a topic for this week.
Oh, wow. That's 2 in a row that have struggled.
No, but here's the thing. I did narrow it down to 3 different topics.
We're putting KJ on blast for this
Oh,
episode.
yeah, definitely. See, I may
He
have
deserves
not,
it. He
I may have not-
knows he deserves
I
it.
may have not been here for last week's, but I did listen to it, and I was confused myself.
Out of curiosity, did you listen on Spotify or YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Spotify, I don't really, not even just other podcasts, I don't really listen to that on Spotify.
I was just wondering.
Yeah. I use most of my podcast stuff
Maybe
on
we should try to
YouTube.
get on Apple Music.
Well, I can upload on other places, but like I said, I think it was last episode, I said to comment whatever platform they listen to podcasts on the most.
I would say I listen to a podcast on Apple Music, but not Apple Music. It's
Apple
like
Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
Okay. Well, I'll look into it.
Absolutely. All right. Anyways, going back into the topic that I chose for this week, I've chosen to talk about film,
Okay.
like film and TV, basically.
Okay.
So I went ahead and I did some research on like some topics to discuss, some little interesting factoids here and there, and then at some point I would like to introduce a little game that we can do here called Round Robin Trivia.
So it'll be like specific questions for specific people?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the questions in the trivia will have like one topic, so you're not bouncing back and forth between fucking everything.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But yeah. So just to give a little insight as to why
Just
I
another
chose.
clarification. Poor KJ is going to have a nightmare bleeping out your F-bombs that you've been dropping.
I've only dropped like 2, so.
Well, I'm just saying, editing is editing.
It's been about 4. It's been 4.
Okay. I'll try to hold it back for the rest
Don't
of the podcast.
try, dude. Dang it.
You're right.
Dude.
Here. In honor of a movie topic week this week, to quote Yoda from Star Wars, there is no try, only do.
Just put yourself in a mindset that you're
Talking
at
to
your
a little
spouse.
kid.
No, you're at your spouse's parents' house.
You're at my house.
What spouse?
Oh,
Just-
for
just-
the love
Yeah,
of
my
God.
God, man.
Had to go there. No, I get what you're saying.
You're at my house. You can't cuss.
For all you depressed dweebs out there, there's your plug-in.
There you go.
Shut up.
Lonely.
Might I continue with my topics?
All of my own.
That gotta be on.
I'll rate
That's
that a
gotta be
9.
on the soundboard.
That was nice.
That's gotta be on the soundboard.
Okay, so the first topic that I'd like to go around the table and ask is
Oh, we're starting straight off with the trivia.
no, not trivia,
Oh.
not trivia. These are like
Well, you said around the table, so I thought it was like
no,
aiming.
I'll announce when the round robin trivia starts.
I was just confused. It sounded like you were aiming things at specific
Yeah, no,
people.
these
so
are,
I was like
these
trying to
just
build my
kind of
brain
like
ready.
these to get into the main topic. These are like subtopic questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Aye.
All right, so the first one that I got up here is what genres of movies do you guys like?
Action.
Action?
Action.
Action, adventure, and horror.
I thought he was just asking for our number one. I'm sorry.
Actually, no, yeah. What's your favorite genre? Yeah.
Action.
Alita, what you got?
Adventure.
Adventure.
Action.
But action,
Action.
adventure always comes with action.
No.
Most of the time.
Not all the time.
Dora's an adventure.
But there's not really too much action with
I don't
her.
see her getting into fist fights or shootouts. Could you imagine?
Oh my god, that'd be insane. I mean, think about it. She does live in Mexico, I believe. So you got Mexican cartel.
I was gonna say she can fit a lot in that backpack.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Shout out to all the no.
Oh my god!
No.
I stopped myself. I'll never know the end of that story.
All right.
We're moving on.
Personally, I'd probably have to go sci-fi. Because any sci-fi movie, any sci-fi movie usually just kind of like.
Lately, sci-fi's been kind of trash.
As of lately, yeah, but like if you go back to some of the older
That's
ones,
why I said action, because like the more
It's
the more grounded action movies are a lot better than the sci-fi movies.
fair.
Like you have your handful of like good sci-fi movies that like usually have like a saga or a trilogy, but then like action movies they come in hard.
Agreed.
You got John Wick, and that's killing it.
Oh, dude.
Next question on here is boom. Whoa, a little bit of a jump scare there, and it actually got him too. Super effective. So this next one, it's gonna be tough for a lot of us.
We'll see about that.
Maybe not so much for KJ because I know he's not a big movie guy. No shame on that. But
I'm just getting
what is your
blasted
favorite movie
podcast.
of all time, and why do you like it?
One singular movie.
To be I'm gonna go ahead and be very lenient with this question because people like me and you, it's extremely difficult.
Well, yeah,
so we'll just say what is one of your favorite movies.
Okay, that's a
one
lot.
of your favorite movies
Because,
of all time, and why do you like it?
Like my favorite movies always come in like the forms of like multiple movies.
Yeah, trilogies.
So
and
it's
sagas.
only good if the rest of the movies exist. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that this is, but like if your favorite movie was Back to the Future 2, it only exists if you have Back to the Future.
Can I say the one that's when I was growing up was my favorite, and the one that
You're
is now?
You're first.
My first ever favorite would be Life of Pi.
Life of Pi. And why? Why is that?
She just really likes animals on the ocean and trapped on boats, man.
I like the
great.
scenery, how and the story of it, and all that's how they tell the story of two different ways, and then the one way where it shows all those like pretty scenes, and then the one of the alive island, the alive the island that was alive, that was really cool, and then the scene where it was dark out and you could see into the sky, but then when they looked down into the water, it was like bioluminescence.
I never seen the movie, so I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds...
I just remember one scene where it
It's
looked like the
trippy.
kid and the tiger both looked like they were high on LSD.
It was trippy.
They were just staring at each other the whole time.
Oh, and then they stared into the water.
And you saw like a whale.
Down. It was crazy. It just kept going to some places and places until they eventually got to the ship.
I feel like if you actually are like on some kind of hallucinogenic,
I would have gone crazy.
then you'll actually enjoy the film.
I don't think you need
I
to
wasn't
be
on anything. I loved it.
I said I feel like. I never said you are.
I don't think you need to be on some kind of drug to enjoy that film.
That was just my first perception of it. John. I give you the leeway of saying a favorite, not like the number one, because I know it's difficult.
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna go with I'm just gonna go with a movie in my favorite trilogy. Well, it's not really a trilogy anymore, but I'm gonna have to go with The Matrix.
Matrix. And why?
Well, the visuals in that movie were just really awesome for the time. When it came out, it was really, really cool. Especially, I mean, who doesn't like the slow-mos when he's leaning backward, the bullets are flying past
cool.
them. It's such an iconic scene.
You have
awesome.
so many people trying to recreate it, too.
And then that pretty much put Keanu Reeves on blast for movies everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
So, it was just really cool. You know, the kung fu, the
CGI in it was pretty good, too.
it was good for the time. What's actually
Matrix is in my top 5.
What's actually sad is that the CGI in that looks better than some movies that have come out recently. Marvel. Put you on blast.
Oh, bro, don't even cough on it. Just openly say it.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Disney.
Fair again.
They own it.
And not just Marvel. Disney has been responsible for numerous failures in the past few years.
I'm going to refrain from going down a rabbit hole right now, but maybe it can be crossed later. But as of right now, I'm going to keep my mouth shut about it. But that's neither here nor there.
And we have sound effect from our executive producer.
Well, he's finally eating today.
It's good.
Well, he ate a little bit. He seems to be doing snacks today. No meals, just snacks.
Yeah.
Fair
But yeah,
enough.
I would say The Matrix is probably my favorite.
Awesome. KJ, what about yourself?
Favorite movie.
You gotta say something before I make a joke here, man.
What?
You gotta say something before I make a joke.
What?
I'm trying to hold back, man.
Kingsman Secret Service.
That's a
First
good movie.
Kingsman.
That was a good
Panther.
movie. And why? Wait, what'd you say?
Black Panther.
It's probably that's in the top 3.
Oh,
It's in the top 3. It
wow.
was
It's a little
a-
generous. Okay. I don't think it's top 5 all time for me.
I mean, for me, it's.
I was gonna say, for him,
Okay, no,
he's not an
top
avid
5.
movie
I'll
watcher.
give top 5. Top
Okay.
5.
Top 5, barely 5.
Top 5. Yes,
Okay.
barely 5.
Okay.
But why? Why for Kingsman?
It was just a great movie. I loved. What's the dude's name? What's the dude's
the
name?
kid?
Yeah,
Taron Egerton?
Yeah.
he did a great job. Honestly, he did a really, really good job. He did a really good job. Merlin was always goated, and the church fight scene.
Yeah, they
is
established their
goated.
own iconic sequence with that.
That was one of the best scenes I've ever seen. It was amazing.
You know what I think makes that movie so good, and along with other movies that have done the same thing, they don't do the shaky cam action sequences.
Yeah, it was really
so you
still.
can see
It was-
everything that's actually happening. You can see the moves that they're doing,
Yep.
and it's not just like shaking around where you don't know what's going on, and then you see people on the floor. It's so much better that way.
You got to see every little single thing that happened, and
It's-
it was awesome.
It's good for your mind to be able to focus on what's happening, and you can be like, "Oh wow, that was a really cool way how he drop kick that dude or something." But if it's like a shaky cam, you're like, "What is happening right now?"
I get that.
Alright.
that. Yeah, it was just
What
a
about
great.
you?
It was just a great movie. I loved it.
What about you?
Garfield.
No, Garfield doesn't even scratch my top 15.
Oh wow.
I like Matrix. And
I thought it was funny, but I'm not gonna put it as one of my favorites.
You got me into it.
For me, my favorite of all time would probably be the OG Jurassic Park from 1992.
Oh, yeah, Jurassic Park.
Because it's mostly just the fact of like, especially since the first time I saw it, I was a little kid. So watching it, at first when I was a little kid watching it, I was like, wow, like they made dinosaurs and they're just roaming around. Like as a kid, I don't know what a freaking dinosaur looked like. They at least gave you some kind of like visual effect to kind of show representation. But now looking at it when I'm older, I look at it and say how like the visual effects for it for that time period were phenomenal.
Well, there's a lot of practical effects.
Yeah, not only that, but considering the fact of how in some of the Jurassic Park movies, specifically the first and third one, they actually had actual animatronics.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by practical effects.
Oh yeah, but yeah, it honestly just like really amazes me that especially example Steven Spielberg, how he actually sat there in his head and thought, you know what? Aside from the book that was written about this, let's go ahead and actually put into effect of actually visually giving it to the viewers.
All this talk about visuals just always reminds me of how sad it is that CGI is progressively getting worse in movies now.
Some movies.
No, majority of movies. It's getting,
Black Widow.
yeah.
How's the CGI bad on that?
That CGI was terrible.
It was just average.
It's just
It was terrible.
okay. Listen, for the time that we're in and the technology we have, it's bad. When you can take movies like that are coming out now and you can compare them to movies that came out like 10 years ago, and the movie 10 years ago looks better, that's sad.
Okay.
It's really sad. You have a few movies where the CGI looks good and, they do their good work, but like a lot of them you're like, what is this garbage?
I don't
It
know.
looks so bad. Like the I don't know if anyone will remember this, but the Disney movie Dinosaurs. If anyone remembers that,
I remember that.
that looks better than some movies coming out now, and that's sad. That's really sad, and that wasn't even like a top graded.
That was
movie.
around the same time period when Walking with the Dinosaurs first started.
Did I like it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs was amazing.
Aladar, man.
Alright, this one, hopefully we shouldn't have too much discussion. I know for damn sure I ain't gonna have too much discussion out of John on this one.
Oh boy.
I just gotta say this. You were prepared.
Yeah, I was prepared.
Good job. High five.
KJ.
You got it though.
It's okay. He'll have his redemption week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Alright.
come in with heat. I can feel it now.
I'm saying,
He's
yeah.
gonna come in
too.
with some heat topic, and we're all gonna.
Be like, oh.
That might be a deep episode. Watch him hit us with the deep questions.
Oh yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Alright, next
You're not ready for
on
that.
next on my list I got, and we have to go in order. What was the worst movie you've ever seen?
Oh, I'm ready.
Worst
I'm
movie?
ready.
Worst movie you've ever seen. With me, I will say this. I'm not going to say my answer, obviously, but I'll say mine. I'm not going to do a movie from, like, nowadays,
You know
but
what?
I will do one from one of my favorite franchises.
Well, let me just say, I'm not a hard critic. I'm cool with whatever, really, as long
You're easily pleased.
I'm easily pleased. So when you say which ones I didn't like, it's kind of hard for me to figure out because I don't really. I like movies just to watch them,
Oh,
and
fair.
I'm not like a critic over them. They can be however they are. Like some people are like deep in depth. Like if something's not to the book, they don't like it. If they
I'm
don't,
with that with certain things.
like
Yeah.
that's just how some people are. But I don't really have a one I didn't like. I'm trying to think.
Well, I have top two, that are
Okay.
pretty tied for number
I'm
one.
pretty sure I know what one of them is.
I might have to see if I agree with them because I don't know any.
All right, well, for you then, since you're an easily pleased movie fan, do you have one that would be like your least favorite then? Where obviously you still enjoyed it, but just not as much as others.
There was one I almost fell asleep in.
Oh, that's a bad movie. If you
Yeah,
fall
that's a
asleep.
bad movie.
No.
I can't remember.
Because you can
Cars 2.
be watching a movie at
I
like,
love Cars too, actually.
Really?
oh god, but like you can be watching a movie at like 2 a.m. deathly tired, but if the movie's good, you're
It
gonna
was
stay
a
intrigued.
horror movie, and I didn't get scared at all, and it was
Slenderman.
super bad. No,
Oh,
That was
No,
bad.
that was a bad one.
That
That
was
was
I
a
don't,
bad
think, I don't think I
one.
ever watched it because it freaked
Oh,
me
you
out.
don't need to. You don't need to.
That-
You're not missing
the trailer
anything.
freaked me out, so I didn't think I liked it.
You're missing nothing.
Yeah, no.
But
The
Me
trailer,
and KJ know that.
the trailer may have been good, but the movie was
The
horrible.
trailer wasn't even good.
The trailer was not.
it was probably. I think there was a horror movie that I didn't like, but I can't remember which one it was. But I had to turn it off because I was getting too sleepy.
Fair enough.
But I can't remember the name of it.
If it does pop up, we'll come back to you. John, hit it.
I have two,
Go for
and
it.
they're really close.
Let's see if I can mentally guess what one of them are.
Okay, one I don't like because of the world it's in,
Okay.
so it doesn't do it for me because of what it's trying to build off of, and that would be The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
But if I have to do the worst of all time, it has to be The Shadow Man.
Oh yeah.
That movie is like, it's a low-graded movie, but it's so ridiculously stupid and bad. I can't handle it. This movie starts off with this weird lore about like this, I don't know, like spiritual monster thing. It's like it's the quote-unquote Shadow Man, and like the beginning kind of sets up like he's going to be like the main guy, like we're all going to try and figure out how to stop the Shadow Man. Then halfway through it gets into like this cult thing with little kids, and it just goes derailing so badly.
It sounds
and then it has
horrible.
nothing to do with the Shadow Man at all. And I watched this many years ago, and I was like, what kind of hot garbage is this? That's the worst movie I've ever seen. When you derail so hard. It would be like coming out with a Halloween movie, and you set up that it's Michael Myers that we're fighting. We gotta stop Michael Myers, and then halfway through, it's about a group of radical Christians that want to like take over the world, and it's like, wait, what? What are we talking about now? Where did we go wrong? What station did I get off on? Because this is not the right place that I need to.
What
end
level
up
of
on.
the game is this?
Yeah. That's probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I was looking up horror movies and I couldn't figure it out.
No, I couldn't tell you.
KJ, what about you?
Oh boy.
Slender Man.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That movie was hot garbage.
Is it bad that all three of us, our number one hated movie is a horror movie?
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Comparing to how Slender Man like started off as a creepypasta, it was terrifying to know.
Shout out to everyone who remembers creepypastas, by the way.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Facts.
But like comparing how Slender Man was first introduced to the world, and seeing how they did him in the movie, like I'll say this, they did the movie way too late.
Yeah.
Way too late.
The 9 pages game was better than.
Well, the 9 pages game was
than
like
the movie.
what it's supposed to be.
The movie was hot garbage.
It was so stupid. There
Like,
was one good
I
actress
don't
in that
like
entire
horror
movie.
movies. I don't like horror movies at all. That made me like not like them like even more because it was so bad.
That
It
built
was
the
so
case.
bad. There
That
was
built the case.
one good scene in that entire movie, and that was
Yes.
the library scene with Joey King.
Yes,
Joey
the
King. That
only
was
good
the only
actress
good
in the
actress.
entire movie.
The only good-
Fair.
It was literally like a 3-5 minute scene. That
Something
that was
like that.
the top tier of the movie. Besides that, the movie was absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
It was so
Garbage.
freaking bad. I remember nothing else of that.
It was
movie.
incredibly boring, and just the acting was horrific
It was
bad.
so
It's
bad.
time
Take,
to take
like-
out the trash.
Take like a middle school level play, insert that into a film. That's Slender Man.
That's literally what it was. That's literally what it was. It was so bad, and then like the ending was garbage.
I don't even remember what the ending was.
I think the girl gets lost in the woods, and it's like he comes out of a tree, and then she like pulls her into the tree, and I'm like,
don't know.
what is
It's
this?
so stupid.
How can he disguise himself as a tree?
It was so stupid.
Like, oh my, it was so bad.
If you
All
haven't
these-
seen it,
Don't.
you don't need to.
Yeah, don't.
If you're
You don't
going
need
to
to.
watch it,
This ain't
let
on
us know so that way we can shout you out as a true sport, and you'll get a Medal of Honor in the Chat It Up brand.
Lower-
You'll have the highest award we can gift at this
Oh
moment.
wow.
Yeah.
Just lower your standards. Don't. It's not good. It will never be good.
Sound effect
Don't.
coming.
Even like it's so bad.
This is the funniest thing, by the way, to me. Now continue doing
I can't sneeze. I'm trying.
Well, you can't sneeze now because you said sound effect coming, so your brain's like, oh, I can't sneeze now.
No, she does this thing when she's about to sneeze, and she looks up at light, and it's so funny because she'll stop everything and run to a light and just stare at it like a moth.
All right, we're good.
It's the funniest thing.
It's because it's like a sun sneeze.
You
It's
guys,
bright
you guys,
enough,
are,
it'll make me sneeze.
you guys are watching the movie. Just in the movie, she has to run outside of the movie theater. Find a light.
She gotta go find the sun.
It's like a sun sneeze. It helps me out and make me sneeze.
Goes all the way outside into the sun, eyes burning, just. All right, we're good.
I
Go on.
would sneeze instantly if I see the sun.
We got a porch.
No, I ain't running out there.
Okay.
My brother does the same thing.
my
He can look at the light so we can sneeze.
All right. And then I got tied for 2.
Okay, well you have to choose one because I only chose one.
No, yeah, I know.
Narrow.
Here as an honorable mention one, Eternals.
Oh
I
god.
I don't even need to
explain.
Is that really
explain.
bad?
I don't
Oh,
even
it's
need to
bad.
explain.
My dad watched that on an airplane. He said, "I see why this sucks."
Eternals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Your
But
dad doesn't seem hard to please for movies, so that says a lot.
Yeah.
Is he hard to please?
Half
Come on,
and half.
Cole.
Sometimes, yeah.
Come on,
Does it
executive
depend on
producer.
if it's something he really is into?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my number one overall worst movie I've ever seen I would probably have to go with.
Yogi Bear.
I found that actually quite
pretty bad.
It was a
enjoyable.
funny book. It was a funny movie.
I'd probably have to go with
SpongeBob
Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Being as how it was not even Jason at all.
Yeah.
The entire time you're going through this entire story about how Tommy Jarvis is still traumatized from the events of Part 4, all just to find out that...
Hey.
Yo, executive.
Hey. We didn't ask you what your number one hated movie was, okay?
It's SpongeBob.
Well, unless you
It's
really...
SpongeBob.
I'm sorry, I think it's Cujo.
I was going to say, he started talking on Friday the 13th, so he must not like it either.
Oh, probably. But yeah, it's just the fact that you're going through this whole story about how Tommy's traumatized from the events of Part 4. I get that. It's actually a good story. But then instead of there being some element of the actual Jason Voorhees, you throw in some guy who he doesn't really even have a connection with him.
Isn't that the movie when they started with the dreams of Tommy where Jason was going to come back to life?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they set up that Jason was going to come back to life, and then he never did.
But then we get him in Part 6.
Well,
But then even then we get a whole different Tommy.
Yeah.
We don't even get Corey Feldman anymore.
All right.
That's
All
Next
right.
one.
Oh yeah.
It's
next-
wild. All of us hate horror movies. Yo,
Well, they were
horror
all-
movies. Hollywood, let me talk to you real quick. Figure shit out, because you're doing bad.
Let me
Step it
talk
up.
to you.
Hire us. We know what we're doing. We know how to entertain the people.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Set up the Zoom call, and we'll make a good horror movie
definitely.
for you.
You're...
All right.
We'll fix all of these movies. We'll all retcon these movies and come out with our own versions, and it will be better.
Yes.
For sure.
I'll do way better than the fucking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll do way better than the Shadow Man. I doubt that's an easy one for
Oh
me.
yeah. All right. So this next one is it's a 3-parter.
Okay.
I hate 3-part questions.
He likes 2.5. I'm sorry. It's that time.
You
It's
wanna-
that time.
You want to know why? It's because I'm
We know what time it is, and it's that time.
All right, here. So
30 minutes in, not bad.
So what we got now is we got the first part of this question is going to the movies too expensive? The second part is how much are you willing to pay to see a movie at the cinema? And the third part is will you be paying more to see 3D, 4D, or IMAX?
Okay, I only heard the last question, so I'll wait till it's my turn to understand all the questions again.
So, I probably will be willing to pay for the movies.
Here, I'll break it up. I'll break it up between the three of you guys. So with Aaliyah, it would be is going to the movies too expensive?
I was going to answer all three.
You were gonna do all three anyway.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. So, depends on when you go.
No, it is. It is.
It does.
I don't think it does. It only does if you're a member for a movie theater, but even then, that's making it expensive.
Let me. It's not your turn.
I'm sorry.
It's my turn.
Okay.
It depends on when you go, because Tuesdays you give $5.
At AMC.
AMC, that's where we normally go. So no, I don't think it is if you go on Tuesdays. Otherwise, yes. And
About to
I
fight here.
would pay for $5 Tuesdays.
How much? But how much are you willing to pay to see a movie at the theater?
Just for myself,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. And
But how much are you willing to pay?
$5.
$5. Skipping for right now.
She has to be excused for a moment.
No problem. No problem. John.
Okay, I'm gonna go completely on blast, and I'm calling her out. It is too damn expensive to go to the movies. It is ridiculous.
I agree.
She's talking about $5 tickets. You only get $5 if you're a member, and which you have to sign up for, and then makes it expensive again. So, yes, it is entirely too expensive to go.
How much are you willing to pay to see a movie?
That depends on the movie that it is. If it's something I'm really excited for and I really want to go see, then are we talking exclusively tickets or like tickets and concessions?
I would say for the base of the question, just tickets.
Just ticket, I would pay probably $12. If it was a movie I really, really wanted to see, I'd pay $12.
Fair enough. Fair
That's
enough. And then, are you willing to pay more to see 3D, 4D, or IMAX?
I don't really do 3D. That died. 3D doesn't.
My answer is no.
No one really does 3D anymore.
Yeah,
Not really.
Like 3D was really popular when I was a kid because
Yeah.
it just came out, but no one does that anymore. I don't really care about 4D. I would do IMAX. I might pay a little more for IMAX if it's a movie I really want to see, then I'll pay a little more for
So
IMAX.
when I was excused, what was your answer to the first one?
It is entirely too damn expensive.
Okay.
Even if you go on $5 Tuesdays, because then you have to be a member to get $5, in which turn then makes it expensive again.
Fair.
Okay.
So it is too damn expensive.
All right.
KJ.
Who remembers when? No, none of us will remember this, but who has the knowledge of when movie theaters were 5 cents? Come on in for 5 cents.
I wish.
That's what it should always be. Come on out.
So I'm just for me.
Just like
I
gas.
wouldn't. I don't think I would pay more for the higher up things like the 3D, 4D, or IMAX. I wouldn't do that.
I would only pay more for IMAX.
Yeah.
I don't remember what IMAX is.
It's like more enhanced visuals.
Yeah, like the like the kind of like the screens are a little bit better.
Yeah.
They have the extra speakers for the sounds.
It's like standard but amped up a little bit.
Gotcha. Then nah.
KJ, what do you say?
What's the first part of the question again? I'm sorry.
Do you think going to the movies is too expensive?
Yeah. Yeah. Just ticket prices are just kind of.
How much are
really
you willing to
expensive.
spend to see a movie at the cinema?
Again, if I'm gonna go the same route John did here, if it's a movie I really, really want to see, like I'm really excited for, probably have to copy him. Yeah, about $12.
And then, what are you willing to pay more to see? 3D, 4D, or IMAX?
Maybe IMAX, but that's if like I got paid that week and I have nothing else to.
That's heavily
and I have
fair.
nothing
The whole
else
check
to-
for the movies.
Yeah.
That's heavily fair.
Like
man.
if I get paid that week and I have a little extra cash on me, then yeah, sure, I do probably do IMAX.
All right. So, me personally, I think yes, it is way too expensive. I also will say I'm willing to pay no more than $12 a ticket.
Okay, so all of us are about $12.
Because even for like when you go and even when you do like the matinee features, which is usually a good time frame from like 11 o'clock to like 2 or 3, you get a good decent price on them, but yet again it still varies on the theater. And then personally, I agree with John. 3D kind of died out years ago. 4D.
To put it in perspective, the last 3D movie I remember, well, it might be Jackass 3D, but
I didn't see Jackass 3D in 3D.
I didn't see it in 3D, but I think that was the last movie I remember coming out that it was like made for 3D.
The last movie I saw in 3D was Spy Kids 3D.
Probably
Yep.
was.
Yeah.
That's probably mine.
That was the one where
That was the best
you got
one.
the disc and it would come with the 3D glasses.
Yep.
The one with frickin' Sylvester Stallone.
And take your glasses off. Shark Boring Love Girl, that's mine.
Was that in 3D?
Yes.
I'm sure.
my
Yeah,
God.
there were
It was.
sequences that were that
was.
you can watch it and you were like, oh yeah, this would be in 3D.
Fair.
And it was because
You know what?
I actually had the disc, and you can bring it home. I had the disc, it had a thing, a packet of everything. I used to watch it, and I remember, take your glasses off.
I will say this: 3D.
Light up or bing, bing, bing.
One
Warnings.
one movie that I would
Yeah,
love
they
to
did
see in
do that.
3D, only just to experience what it was like for people back in the frickin' 70s, either 70s or 80s. I can't remember when the movie came out. Would be Friday the 13th Part 3, because that was made for 3D.
It's garbage.
It still would be fun to see.
Dang.
All right, this one luckily is split up in 2 versions for 2 different kinds of people. So we will start with the lead on this one.
It's for one version's for white people, one version's for black people.
Oh, God.
Oh, just like how the
Well, then I'm the mix here.
Yeah.
I'm
just
right
like how
down- I'm right down
the
the
one
middle.
movie you're willing to go see is The Blackening.
Yes.
Wow, I was joking, but wow, okay.
He likes comedies.
Hey, I don't blame him. Comedies are funny. All right, Alita.
What's up?
What's
Bug
good?
up.
Who's good?
What's up, bug up?
I don't know if John will be offended or not.
Dude, go ahead,
Just
knock it
put
out.
on blast.
Just get it.
Who do you think
Who do I think?
is the most handsome actor
I already know
in
this
the
one.
world?
I already know this one. I already told her I'll never look like him, so she can keep on
What you
dreaming.
got?
Well, I'm gonna think real hard.
Why?
I'm gonna see if there's a different one.
Oh, jeez.
I'm
She's
just
got to
kidding.
filter through the thousands of dudes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Which six-pack looks the best?
No. Actually, can I do two?
Absolutely. Sure.
Wow. I'm
Can I do
competing with
one
two,
for comedy? Like a person who's like a comedy actor that I think it would be Ryan Reynolds.
Fair. Entirely
The
fair.
one, I don't care.
I know you don't care.
Okay.
Obviously you don't care because I ain't looking like no damn Ryan Reynolds.
I don't need that. I'm just saying, as an
You
actor.
want it.
No. Okay. And the other one would be Chris Hemsworth.
I knew that one.
Because I love Thor. Growing up, I love Thor.
Me personally, I'm more of a Liam Hemsworth guy. But...
I'm more of a Captain America guy.
Alright. John,
Me.
who do you think is the most beautiful actress in the world?
It's so hard because all the actresses that I grew up liking are old and gross.
I will give you leeway on this one. If you want to, you can say it from the perspective of when they were in those movies.
That makes it a lot better because I would have said Scarlett Johansson on the dot, but like honestly, right now I don't think she looks as good as she did in Iron Man 2.
That's like, this isn't going to be my answer, but for example,
Not
I would
gonna
say...
lie. No homo, but she is pretty hot.
Can girls say no
you
homo?
don't have to say that.
Yeah. No,
I just wanted to say it because I ain't that.
Well, girls
don't
can
have
kiss
to-
each other
you're
and they're
good.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
you're
then
good.
she's pretty hot.
No, it's when we try to do it, then
Yeah,
there's a
you're
problem.
good. Then we have to say no homo.
Yeah, girls can like grab each other's booties and they're all good, but
that's facts.
if I
Yeah.
touch a dude's thigh, now I'm the gay one.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is how, like, for example, people who grew up around the time when Pretty Woman came out,
Pretty woman.
Julia Roberts,
Going down.
Beautiful actress.
Yeah, I mean Betty White really gets it going.
White.
R.I.P. Betty White.
maybe in Golden Girls. But most beautiful actress. If you don't have a definitive one, then choose a one, because I know I don't have a certain one. I have multiple.
Boy, I'm trying to think of an actress where I would like see them on screen and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
See that's why I say it's hard because all the actresses that were like beautiful when I was growing up was when I was a kid and I wasn't like
Thinking of it
attractive
that
to
way,
women
yeah.
in that
I'll
way.
say put
and then by
your-
the time that I
yourself
was, they're already old and I'm like,
I'll say put yourself now back when you saw them.
You know what? I'm going to be a sweet child, and I'm going to go down the heartwarming route, and I'm going to say Sandra Bullock because she reminds me of my mother.
Aw,
Fair enough.
Not in the
Fair
sense that
enough.
I'm saying my mom is hot, but I'm saying that
Personality wise.
they're both beautiful women.
That too.
Oh, and that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Makes me want to hug you.
Now that girl from Baywatch is pretty hot too.
Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah. She got she's.
It went from sweet to like, oh yeah, that girl, that
Well,
she's
I have to build a
hot.
case. I have to build a
Hey,
case.
ironically enough,
John.
John, she's number 2 on my list.
I already know what your number one is going to
Was
be,
it?
and I think it's
I
cliche. and
think I
trash.
know who it is. Wasn't your favorite actress? Oh my God, Chloe Grace Moretz for a little bit.
That was me for a little bit.
That was you.
Yeah.
Ah, dang! I thought it was you.
No.
It was him. Dang it!
For the longest time it was.
Dang it!
I'm not going to go too in depth because then the armies are going to come after me and cancel us.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go too in depth, but I'm going to say that she didn't do it for me.
Fair.
Didn't bring enough to the table.
No worries.
She didn't look like me.
Fair.
KJ, what about you?
Go with Joey King.
Okay, that's not bad.
Huh?
I will say this:
Shelby King?
Shelby,
What did you say?
Joey King.
Joey. Oh!
She's not bad.
Kissing booth.
She's not
Yep.
bad. You know who's good?
I mostly know her from the Slender Man because
The girl from
That's
Guardians of the Galaxy. She plays Gamora. I can't remember her name for the life.
oh my God, yeah.
Zoe something.
Yeah, she's good one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in depth on that either, because again,
We're
the
good.
armies will come after me.
We're good.
But I will say this: she is an exception.
Fair.
For my personal life, she's an exception.
Me?
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with
Fair enough.
and I'm going strictly based on facial features. I'm not going
Dang,
on.
the body is just not good.
No. I'm just not gonna talk body wise because once again, like you, the armies come after.
I do gotta say one thing. Younger version of this person was really hot.
Oh, God.
Speak.
Keanu Reeves.
He's still
He's
smoking.
still-
Come on.
He's still good. No.
Come on.
Come on.
If you don't like him how he looks now, then you don't like how I look now, because I look almost damn near the same. If I could just fill out my beard, I would look like him.
Well, maybe
You really
maybe
would.
he needs to do your beard because that's why I
The
like
goatee?
it. Yeah, I like the goatee.
You want him to do the goatee?
Yeah, I want to see a goatee on him
All right, I'll call him up and we'll get a goatee
Groomer.
cut
Yeah.
together.
because I like your goatee. It's,
Gang.
it's hot.
Thank you.
But me personally,
Hispanic genes.
I'd probably have to go with I'd probably have to go with Florence Pugh.
Okay.
Who?
She plays Yelena in the
Blonde Black Widow.
Gotcha.
Blonde Black Widow.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll tell you
Oh,
who's not on my
the
list.
She's in the scene of that really, really bad CGI.
Yeah. But I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah,
who's not
yeah.
on my list. She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, no. You can throw in Megan Thee Stallion all you want. They don't. Fix it.
I don't like her either.
Don't like
There's
it.
another girl, I think her name's like Ice Spice or something,
Yep.
which I don't know
I
how
think,
that's
I think
named.
is she one of the Spice
She's a
Girls or
rapper.
no?
No, she's not a Spice
Heck
Girl. Come
no.
on now.
I've
Don't
never-
disrespect the
I've,
Spice
I've
Girls
never
like that.
seen a
Rise.
picture of Spice Girls. That's why.
Henry Cavill.
Doja Cat.
Okay, I get it. I gotta go to the gym. I get it.
Baby, I like you how you
I don't
are.
have a fraction of their muscle
I
mass.
don't give two shits.
I do.
I
do.
don't give a shit about the body. I'm looking at their face and their personalities. Keanu Reeves would be the hottest one because I love his personality the most.
As much as I
if you don't like Keanu Reeves, then you got some.
As much as I trash this guy off mic, just for the sake of jokes, I'm still gonna admit how gorgeous of a man he is, Tom Cruise.
You know he's crazy?
Yeah, everyone knows
He's
that.
not crazy.
Yeah.
No, he is a little bit.
Scientology.
Yeah.
That's not crazy. That's just a belief.
Well, yeah, I meant to say that. You're not crazy, man. If you listen to this, but
I love him.
Oh, I know. I love him as an actor. He's great, and I love everything that stuff. Words.
I love him as a man too. I love that guy. I'd love to spend a day with him. You know how much I could get off my bucket list in 24 hours with that guy?
I would totally like to do it. That'd be awesome.
24 hours, I'd probably be ready to die after hanging out with him. I'd be good. I'd be like, bucket list is done. We're all out. It's okay. I'm not going to be hanging out with Tom Cruise anytime soon.
I just don't.
All right,
He's a little busy.
Here we go. Next one I got here. Do you like animated movies or are they just for kids? Everyone can just pitch in
Can
on
we
that.
clarify what an animated movie is?
Anything that doesn't have live action.
Anything? So even like anime movies. Because I would not say that those are for children.
Not at all.
No. Anime movies, 9 times out of 10, have some form of adult content.
Well, even there's
Even just by clothing.
there's still animated movies that aren't made for kids, like Sausage Party. That was deliberately not made for kids.
Facts.
So do you want to rephrase it as, do you like kids movies and are they still only for kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
I go boo boo.
That's an interesting thought.
Huh.
I never thought of it that way.
Yep.
You just threw my life upside down.
Yeah.
I have to meditate on this. I need to rethink my life.
Yeah.
I actually need to blow my nose again.
Okay, you go do that.
I'm sorry.
Personally,
Sorry, me
I don't think
and
animated-
John have our personal language where he understands me by saying random words that are not actual words.
and I can only understand bits and pieces.
Yep.
I get the concept.
Yep.
Anyways, but back to the topic
Like-
though, I do not think
Like
that...
you didn't know I was talking about coffee when we were in the car.
Oh, no.
I was like, coffee!
Coffee.
I like the coffee.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
I do
coffee.
not
That's
think-
the coffee bean from regular show.
Oh.
Coffee. And then he squeezes his chesticles and coffee comes out.
Yeah, I personally I do not
Coffee.
think that animated movies are just for kids. I do not personally.
I don't think so. We just saw
Mario.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
And that was honestly a good movie. I liked it. I'm 22. I liked it.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was cool.
But-
Because sometimes they throw nostalgic things for us grown ups
I was
that
gonna
we
say,
don't understand.
in some cases, there's stuff in those movies that only adults would understand.
Yep.
Like none of
The
those
Jurgen.
kids are gonna understand the references, like with the side-scrolling sequence. Or
You gotta
like,
put a count up for every time I say "Dear Jurgen." That's the third time now.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
or like the Jumpman.
I don't.
They
watch
wouldn't have
this.
understood Jumpman.
Jumpman.
Not that Jumpman.
Not
But
Drake.
yeah, I don't think they're only for kids. I mean,
Hey, Taylor Swift liked him.
Like Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 was golded. Big Hero
yeah,
6 was
I'm a little more
goated.
picky now. I tend to be a little more hit or miss with them now.
That's fair.
But I don't think it's exclusive to children. I mean, damn, I'm the one who has to pay for it, so it can't be for kids.
Yeah.
Unless he's gonna go pay for the ticket. I'll drop him off. See you in 2 hours.
Yeah, fair. All right, and then what's another good one here? Are sequels ever good as the originals?
Ever as good? Yes.
I
Yes,
can agree
there are
with
some
that.
sequels that are even better than the original.
That's fast.
Dare I say it? This is a personal opinion. Matrix.
No.
I thought Matrix Revolution was better than the first one.
Revolution wasn't the sequel.
Revolution? It was-
Reloaded was the second.
No, it says sequels.
Oh, well, it's hard to say with trilogies. Because
I
you can't have Revelations without Reloaded and the first one. When I think of a sequel, I think of directly in front of it, or directly the next one. So if you're saying that Revolutions is better than Reloaded, then yes, that's obvious. But Reloaded is not better than the first one. Something I would say is Back to the Future 2 is probably the best one in the trilogy.
better than the first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on now.
All right.
Back to the Future 2, come on now.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a couple where the sequels are better. There's a lot that the sequels are not better. A good one though, How to Train Your Dragon, that only went up.
Oh yeah,
That whole
never
trilogy
dipped.
was
They just
goated.
went up and up and
I
up.
loved it.
You know what, John? I'll throw Friday 13th Part 2 in there.
Ugh, that's so stupid. The first one didn't even have Jason in it, and then the second one did. But Shrek 2 is the best Shrek of all. None
Agreed.
after Shrek 2 are better, and none before Shrek 2 are better.
I
Agreed.
agree with that.
But, I'm sorry, I'm going to be putting you on blast a little bit here.
Go right ahead.
Cars 2 is not better than Cars.
Cars 2 is ass. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to say it. Cars
not
2
better
is
than
bad.
Cars
first
2 is
one.
trash.
Cars 2
I
is bad.
agree with that, but it doesn't mean I didn't like it.
Okay, I didn't like it.
And wasn't my cup of tea.
I'm trying to think of more where the sequel was like... probably The Incredibles.
Yes.
Second one probably
Second
wasn't
one's-
as good as the first.
Yeah.
Jaws 2 will never be as good as the first.
Jaws is really the first one is like really the only good one.
No, that's like Jaws just went downhill.
I would
They made like
dare
the scene
I
and
would
just kept
say
going down.
Nightmare on Elm Street does not have a better sequel,
Oh no, not
especially
at
not the remake.
all. Well, the remake only did one movie and that was it.
Um,
I can't do Halloween.
Halloween.
The first one was
First one is the best.
yeah, it's a classic.
I don't know if I can remember any more where the sequel was worse. Yeah,
Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah.
I don't think The Lost World was better than the first one.
I think it was as good.
I'll say as good, but I wouldn't say it's better.
Well, that was the question. If they can be as good.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I can put it up there then. All right. This is an interesting one.
Okay.
Do you try to watch movies that win awards? And if you have, what are some of your favorites?
So you're asking if I watch a movie because it won an award?
No, would you?
would I watch a movie
Yeah,
because
like,
it
would
won
you
the
try to
award?
watch a movie that has won an award?
No. If the reason is because it won an award, no.
No.
Yeah,
I would want to watch a movie if I liked the
If-
I would
Yeah,
watch
if
a
I'm
movie if I
interested.
had interest in the movie.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Like, if you came to me and said, some movie won Best Visual Effects, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Good
Cool.
for you.
Good job.
Doesn't
But if
mean I wanna watch
if
it.
like I happened to see that movie and then I saw the trailer, I was like, "Ooh, this is really cool," and then it was like, "Hey, it also won visual effects," and then I'd be like, "Oh, well, that's a nice little bonus." But I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, "Oh, which movie won best supporting actress?" Okay, let me go watch that movie because it won this. I don't care that much.
No,
Yeah,
neither.
that's
You
fair.
need to spike my interest, not win an award, because
Facts.
the awards, in my opinion, really don't mean anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Jurgen.
All right. What about the fact? Have you ever watched a movie that has won an award?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what are some of your favorites that have won awards?
John Wick.
That won an award?
Did not.
Did it?
Oh.
John Wick has not won an award.
That's stupid.
Well, you can blame the Oscar committee.
Oscar committee, you need to do better.
Yeah, put the Oscars on blast. You guys got to pick better movies.
Because John Wick is freaking awesome.
Well,
What about Matrix?
I can remember movies.
Matrix, I think, has.
I don't know if Matrix has. I don't know. I can remember movies that I have watched that have won awards, but I wouldn't say they were my favorites.
Yeah, they did. The best visual effects one.
The Matrix.
Yeah.
Oh well, that would probably be my number one.
There you go.
But I remember like
Mine too.
Titanic won an award for something,
I wouldn't doubt that.
but I wouldn't put that on my favorites because I really don't care about that movie in any sense of the way. I know Black Panther won an award
Yeah.
because it won an award in a category that I was salty about, and it should have gone to another movie. But I digress.
Which one was it?
It was Ready Player One, and Black Panther won visual effects.
Oh yeah, over Ready
I
Player
think
One. I
it'll
was
be
so
visual
pissed.
effects.
That made me a little upset because Ready Player One was a phenomenal movie.
That was a good movie.
Not saying that Black Panther was bad, but in terms of visual effects, damn near everything in Ready Player One was CGI'd, and not necessarily everything in Black Panther was.
True.
But yeah, I can't think of many off the top of my head that have won an award that I'm like, yo, I love this movie.
Me personally, I'm gonna purposely go old school on this one. I'm not gonna mention any like recent
Psycho.
movies. I mean, I did enjoy Psycho, but I'm
I've
gonna
never watched that.
Never
good
I haven't
movie,
either.
really good movie.
Yet again, it's got to mention this. Good job.
What?
Good job.
Good job on what?
Topic.
Oh yeah.
Blast! Blast! Pull out the guns! Don't censor us. I'm sorry I said guns. I'm sorry, YouTube. Don't censor us. I'm sorry. We love you.
But I'm gonna purposely go on an old school movie on this one, only because I know obviously I've seen tons of recent movies that have won awards, and I love each of them. But I'm gonna go with a classic. Personal opinion here: Titanic.
Ugh.
I love the movie.
You sappy
I loved
man. You
Hey,
sappy
don't get
dog.
on to him about being sappy.
I am gonna get on to him for being
There
sappy.
was enough room on that door.
I'm sure there was.
It's a door?
Yes.
Door.
What'd you think it was on?
It was a
She was
door.
on.
I don't know. It's just a
Chilling
plain
in
piece
bed?
of
It was
wood. No,
a-
I thought it was just a plain piece of wood.
No,
Piece
it was
of
a
wood?
door.
Wood. Yep.
There
Put
There was
it.
enough room on that door, and Rose
That was just
didn't let
wood.
Jack on.
Well, who said that it wouldn't have sank if both of them were on it?
I mean, I would assume it was a pretty sturdy ass door.
Yeah.
I mean, she survived.
I mean, she's like, maybe on the 50.
He was probably the same.
He couldn't just grab a body.
Like, oh my
Hey,
god.
listen. In that situation, it is life or death. You got to do what you have to do.
Fair enough.
So you got to grab a body and survive, my guy.
Facts.
You
Fair
got to
enough.
do it.
Fair game. Fair game.
I don't want to hear none of this. Oh, it's immoral, bruv. It is life or death. I'm surviving. I'm grabbing that body. And if anyone tries to touch me, I'm stiff arming you like Derrick Henry. You can go. You can go watch the lobsters that we were about to eat go live their lives again.
Oh my god.
Just wanted to let you guys know I'm already ready for next week.
Awesome.
Gang.
All right.
Got
and then,
questions ready as well.
Awesome. I
Gang.
love it. All right, now This is going to be before we get into the trivia section. Last subtopic question here.
Okay.
Was there ever a movie that...
That's only subtopics?
Yes.
We already had an hour.
And?
We've gone longer.
I just wanted to state that.
We've gone longer.
Okay.
This is what happens when you're prepared.
If anything, you can
That's
think
true.
about it like this. We've gotten a lot done in an hour.
That's
Facts.
very true.
We've hit, 4 or 5 questions?
More
More
than
than
that.
that.
Like about...
Well, with the part questions, technically.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
Even with
I
that,
know we
we
had
did quite a
segments
bit.
that had 3 questions in
yeah.
them. I digress.
I think.
But
That's going to be another soundboard. I digress.
has there ever been a movie in the theaters that you've seen that after seeing it, your theater experience was elevated?
Avatar.
What do you mean
Sure,
elevated?
I mean, what?
Yeah. I worded it weirdly. When you went to the movies to when you said,
Calm down.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, calm down, calm down.
I know. I gotta open my freaking third eye.
You calm down. You calm the fuck down.
Is it calm down? You calm down. It was okay. We're working in unison.
We beeped. I didn't say
We got it.
You did say it.
No, I
The
didn't.
first time around, you said it.
No, I didn't.
We'll be
Yes, you
fine.
did,
We'll
because
be
in
fine.
your-
He can edit it. Editing is a tool we have, people.
Right. But what I mean is you went to the theaters to see a movie.
Okay.
When you went there, the experience from seeing it for the first time in theaters, it was overexciting for you.
Avatar.
So seeing it in theaters made it more exciting?
Yeah.
No.
Never. There's never
No.
been a movie like that.
No.
Mm.
I've never seen a movie where seeing it in theaters was 1,000 times better than seeing it at home. There were movies that I had to see in theaters because I felt morally obligated to, but there were never movies where I went in and I was like, oh,
Wow.
this was so much better in theaters.
I want to reword that question because it was weird how I saw it.
Then
Go for it.
reword away.
I know. Yeah, I gotta think of the way to say it.
Going to the movie theaters, which one was the made you see it better? Made you feel like it was more cooler?
I guess that would be the.
Unless you're saying you went to see a movie and it made your overall view on theaters better,
That'd be a cool question. We can answer that one.
because it's still no.
Mine would be Avatar, because Avatar was really
All right, here
cool.
I'll come up with a completely
Because for
different
me,
question.
theaters have gotten progressively worse.
Yeah, I don't like the crowds.
I can't see.
I hate people that clap at the end of movies.
It's hard for me to watch a Marvel movie now.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm putting all you Marvel fans on complete blast. You are the most annoying people to watch a movie with
Bow,
by
bow,
far. I hate every minute of it, and I hope you guys.
I hate when someone comes in, has their flashlight on, and says, "Oh, I think the movie's ending."
That's a specific blast.
That is a
very
specific blast, and I'm going to do it because someone did that in the movies.
All you Marvel fans, I hope you go broke and can no longer afford to go to the theaters.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go
aggravate
ahead.
me so much.
I'm gonna go ahead and put just movie fans on blast on this one, and not just movie fans, specifically parents. If you know
Parents
your
have
kid,
always been a problem. Let's be real.
if you're
Since
gonna
the
bring your
dawn of
kids to the
time.
theater and you know they ain't gonna sit still, then don't bring them.
Listen, parents. Babysitters exist. There's no reason to bring your 4-year-old to see John Wick. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's have a heart-to-heart, moment to. I'm talking real with you guys. There's no reason for a 4-year-old to be watching John Wick.
Fair.
Because even if you think that he's not going to really pay attention, you're going to waste the money to buy a child's ticket to go see John Wick anyway. Come on, let's be real. Just don't do it.
with me-
Hire a babysitter. You can get one from the middle school. Hire them for $12 an hour. You'll be good.
With me, It's mostly as simple as this. I'll have a very specific example on this. When I went to go see Spider-Man No Way Home on opening night, for the most part, it was what I expected. You know, when spoiler.
It's been out for a long while. There's
point.
enough stuff out there.
And I'm
so we're not the
90%,
first.
and I'm pretty sure
But, like,
that there's
for example,
probably
when
a
Andrew and
poster
Toby
of
showed
all
up-
of them
Yeah.
next to each other.
But yeah, when
That
Andrew and
happened.
Toby showed up, I get it. It was a great moment. The entire theater started cheering. I get that. No
that is
problem.
stupid.
I don't like that.
Every
That's
person
retarded.
who does that, I hope your hands get cut off and you can no longer clap again. It is stupid. It is ridiculous. Stop doing it. Listen, it goes right back to Marvel fans again.
Yeah.
Stop acting like the actors in the movie can hear your applause and hear everything that's going on. It's not that serious. Going back to Endgame, when Tony died, it was not sad. Stop crying, suck it up, move on. It is not sad. Robert Downey Jr. did not die, people, okay? Let's just peel back from reality. He did not die. It was not sad because it was heroic. And you knew he was going to die. You can't tell me you went into Endgame expecting Tony Stark to live. Don't come with
Only
me.
Tony? Wow, how would you know that?
How would you know that Tony's going to die?
Yeah.
Because this is the end of all of it?
So Tony dies?
Yes!
Iron Man started the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
We've known this.
Oh, yeah.
We knew that.
Chronologically kept it, but actually not technically even then. Technically the freaking Eternals started it.
Well,
I know. It's
But
Movie order.
movie order wise, Iron Man started everything.
it was just, you knew that the final six,
But
the
he
first
did.
six.
He was in the bushes.
Who was in the bushes?
Tony.
What?
Bushes. He was alive.
He's alive! They're in the trees! But no, you knew that the original 6 Avengers were not going to really be a staple moving forward. With the exception of Thor, unfortunately Hulk, and Hawkeye, the rest you knew weren't going to really continue going. And yet you still cry. And you still get these moments and you're like, oh my god, I couldn't have seen that coming. Are you dumb?
Dum
dum,
dum
dum,
dum.
Like, come on. Let's be real.
I need to sneeze. This is the 3rd time.
I don't know what to tell you.
Those aren't bright enough.
You need to change your light bulbs, man.
I mean, they aren't really bright enough either ways.
This is why I'm happy that the Marvel movies are starting to suck. So these fandoms start to dwindle. And I can go watch a movie again in peace.
I will say this.
They're clapping for the Spider-Man showing up. Oh my god, it's Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Shut up. All of you hated Andrew Garfield when he came out. Shut up.
Yeah.
Don't clap like you've been a supporter for him since 2012. You haven't.
We have.
I've been there. I was with him. I wanted Amazing Spider-Man 3. All you clowns were like, oh, he sucks. He's the worst Spider-Man ever. Then he comes up on screen with the rest and you're like, oh, I love Andrew Garfield. Get the hell out of my face. I'm not dealing with this anymore. You did that to him, and you did that to Hayden Christensen, to all you sons of bitches out there who watched the Kenobi series and were like, oh my god, Hayden Christensen came back to play Darth Vader, it's so amazing. You hated him when he came out. Don't give me none of this. I'm coming after you. I'm breaking all of your knees. I'm not going to take this disrespect. I've been on his train since day one, and now all you sons of bitches want to come in on the board like you've been here since day one. I'm not taking this anymore. I feel like a goddamn Chiefs fan with Patrick Mahomes winning the Super Bowl. You haven't been there with us. Get out of my face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to let that out.
Okay, Chisel Adonis.
I had to let that out. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with this man 100%.
I feel like like the weight has just been.
Our views just went up ×2.
That's gonna be the title. John calls out Marvel fans. I'm sorry.
No. You title it Marvel Meltdown. Marvel Meltdown. That's the title for this episode.
I need
Marvel
an angry
Meltdown.
picture of you. Well,
Just
that's
John
not
like calling.
I should have taken a picture.
I need an angry picture of you.
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I just had to get that off my chest.
I get it.
Not only that, but let me go ahead and just build on
I
with.
bet that felt great.
Let me
It did. It really did.
let me quickly build on with Marvel real quickly. And this is just more confusion from what I've seen in theaters and out in public. It's straight confusion. It's not really frustration or ticked off or anything. It's confusion. Why are all these younger kids out here, like the ones who are like 10 and younger, who saw Spider-Man on No Way Home, why are they out here acting like they know who Tobey Maguire is? You don't know.
Because
you don't know.
Okay, for them, they just see Spider-Man, and they're excited to see more Spider-Man.
Yeah,
so they're like, oh my god, more Spider-Man.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Okay,
And then they fall asleep
maybe
halfway
not
through
like
anyway.
that. Yeah. That's interesting.
Now, I do have to...
See him passed out with the popcorn all over their face.
Before we move on, I do got to go ahead and throw in an honorable mention here for like just go ahead and say this. For movies that were like amazing seeing in theaters, I'm gonna go ahead and throw Godzilla King of Monsters in there.
I saw that movie like 3 or 4 times.
But both of us did.
It's awesome.
It was most of the fact that right during that movie, right when that OG song hit, you knew what was gonna happen.
It's just
You felt the rage that he was going through.
if you watch the older Godzillas, that movie was so awesome with all the callbacks and stuff.
Oh yeah. Like Godzilla fans nowadays, they won't really understand the freaking Mothra song.
Well, you had that. You had the original Godzilla song. You just had the original monsters.
Yeah, you had Rodan,
that come back.
Ghidorah,
Jurgen.
yeah, Jurgen.
Skeletons of other monsters. Anguirus.
I don't want to accept the fact that was actually him.
It might not have been.
I really hope it was just like one of his species.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, because
Jurgen.
I want to see.
Ding.
Here, freaking Legendary Studios. I want you guys to bring out Anguirus. For many of us, I get it.
You know what would be awesome?
But I need my little freaking hedgehog to show up in the Monsterverse.
You know what I would love to see?
Yeah, you're good.
Take some of the Godzilla monsters and put them with Kong. Since Kong is now in the Hollow Earth, have Kong fight Anguirus.
I would be okay with that.
That would be so cool.
I would definitely be okay
We're
with
getting
that.
into Legendary Pictures reckless speculation.
Yeah.
That's a call to a segment on a podcast I listen to. Purple Daily, by the way. If you're a Vikings fan like I am, go check out Purple Daily. They're awesome.
All right.
No sponsor.
Now that that's out of the way,
No sponsor.
I would like to go ahead and move on to the trivia section.
Only an hour and 15 minutes in. Lovely.
15, that says 12.
Whatever, close enough.
It's not.
He's
It's not
rounding
really
it. He's
take.
rounding it.
It's round,
Alright.
Even if you round it,
So-
it gets to 13.
So,
Honestly, you could cut this in half and make two.
No, because then I have to try and make another.
No, we just have it all in.
Yeah, it's all good.
We're gonna go 2 hours.
We went 2 hours on
It
the
might not
second
go
one?
up to 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe
Might be an
not.
hour and a half.
Who knows?
Well then, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got boo boo.
It's time for round. What'd you call it?
round robin trivia.
Sorry, we don't have a soundboard yet. So.
No, that's fair. That's fair. All right, now
We'll get there.
with each of you guys, because I'm the one answering the questions. So I'm not answering.
Okay.
I want each of you guys to come up with just like a little sound effect, so I know who's answering the question.
Badoop.
That's going to be annoying. I can't do that.
All right, here. Since unfortunately,
I thought we were going to go around the table and you were going to just like ask specific questions.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Big goober.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Now, the topic of this, unfortunately, to bring John's rage right back into him, is Marvel trivia.
I'm coming back! You mummy!
First, you have to roast the trivia.
You mummy! Alright.
All right, here we go. So, we will start off with a rather easy question. We're going to start off with KJ on this one.
The easy
What
question for
colors did
KJ.
Captain America wear?
Are you serious? He gets the easy question.
Red, black, and yellow. Ah!
Yeah, because he doesn't really watch movies as much.
Hi.
Beep.
Beep beep.
Alright, KJ. In Avengers Endgame, what food is Scott Lang trying to eat when it's blown out of his hand?
That's an easy question.
Isn't it tacos?
Yes!
Yes. Go ahead.
Ding 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 ding! We have a winner!
I thought it was either tacos
Congratulations.
Winner!
You survived one more round.
Wait, what?
Alright. John.
Oh, phew. Let me get.
Who makes their MCU debut in Thor Ragnarok?
Technically, the villain makes his MCU debut.
I will give you a hint. It is one of the heroes.
Oh! No.
If you do not know, then we move on
Talking
to the
about
next.
the hero debut.
Yes.
We
Gosh.
have Lady Thor.
Ragnarok, not...
Oh, I'm sorry, Ragnarok. I'm sorry, I completely
You good? You good?
shut out. It was a hero.
Yes.
I don't know if he was in this.
It's gonna be some stupid answer. I already know, like Korg.
No, it is not.
He made his
Isn't it?
debut.
True, but he is not really...
Meek made his debut. They're both heroes.
I wouldn't. I'd count more as sides.
They're still heroes. Valkyrie was a hero.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's
It's
it.
Valkyrie.
Okay, well I just named like 4 people.
Ding, ding,
The
ding, ding,
answer
ding,
is
ding,
on.
ding,
We
ding.
have a winner. All right,
You survive.
Alita.
That's gonna be a soundboard.
In Captain America: Civil War,
Okay.
Captain America, this is my dish.
what dish does Wanda help Vision make?
I don't know.
It's paprikash.
Going next would be KJ, but thank you for the answer anyway.
You wouldn't have known either.
No, I wouldn't have.
I want a different
Gang.
question, please.
Okay.
I want to try to get one right. We might just have to trivia me until I get one right.
Fair enough.
I've been testing her with movie knowledge lately, so
Okay.
Gang.
Who cuts off Thanos' head? The movie was Avengers Endgame.
I'd figure that out because it freaking ended.
Well done, so.
well, you like the guy.
Thor?
Ding 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 ding! Winner!
You survived another round.
That's actually a really cool sound effect.
Thank you.
I like it. KJ,
Hi.
why is Scott Lang arrested in Ant-Man?
Oh my god.
Which time? That's actually a good question. That's actually a really good question.
This would be on screen beginning of the movie.
Wasn't it robbery?
Burglary, yes.
Burglary. Yeah. Close
Still-
enough.
still
No,
counts.
he didn't. He didn't steal anything. He was returning something he stole.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
He was returning the suit, I believe, right?
Yeah.
All right, John.
Me.
But they wanted him to steal it.
Yes.
He still got arrested.
Look at me with the trivia here. Look at me with the trivia. Ah!
All right, John. In Loki, what does the TVA stand for?
TV. Oh.
It's like Time Variant Agency or something like that.
Close. I will go ahead and just give it to you because I know you know what it is. It is the Time Variance Authority.
Ah, so goddamn close.
You were close. That's why I'm giving it to you.
That was pretty close. I
Now,
thought
if
it
you
was
said like
agency.
time something something, I would not have.
Time vaginal accessories.
Oh. All right. Alita, what is the name of Peter Parker's high school?
I don't know it.
I thought you were gonna say, "What is the name of Peter Parker?" Spider-Man. Wrong. That's wrong. That's right. That's right.
Wrong. It's Peter Parker.
Wrong. It's Peter Benjamin Parker.
It's Ned. It's Ned.
It's Ned.
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
Even though I've watched every single Spider-Man,
I know what it is.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Phone a friend, John.
Midtown High.
Exactly.
Okay, I want another question, please.
Whenever she doesn't get one, she's gonna request another one.
In Spider-Man No Way Home,
I don't know if I want.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We watched it together.
Yep.
which of these Peter Parkers is nicknamed Peter 3?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Disrespect. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Just,
God.
no.
No.
Oh, it's Andrew.
Yes.
Peter 3.
KJ,
Hi.
what is the name of Tony Stark's daughter?
I think there's an insurance company with the same name.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's not H&R Block.
Stay Farm, obviously.
Yeah. That's actually progressive.
It's Geico.
It's Geico. Geico Stark.
No, it's We Are Farmers.
It's Farmer Stark.
Oh my God.
No, it's a law firm.
That's right. Yes, it is. It is a law
It's a
firm.
law firm. It
my
has the name twice.
God. Morgan.
Yes.
It's Morgan Stark.
Morgan and Morgan.
I was trying to help him out.
Oh
with
my
little
God.
hints.
Okay.
That way he can figure it out himself instead of us or someone else getting it.
Sean,
Shoot.
what's...
Oh, I'm sorry for both of you. You survive another round.
That is true, yes. You guys survived another round. What system replaced Jarvis?
Oh,
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Friday. Yeah.
Jesus, baby.
You survived another
Well,
round.
there was Veronica too.
Veronica wasn't really a
But-
replacement,
Oh
though.
yeah, she wasn't like in his suit. She was
That
she
was the one
controlled
who
the
was with.
Hulkbuster.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
She was-
Who
she
was
was
the
in the
one with
satellite.
Spider-Man then?
Peter had
Karen.
Well, he had Karen for a little bit.
No, you still had her.
No. Fully?
Yeah.
I don't. He never referenced her anymore after Homecoming.
But he didn't take the AI suit.
But we never.
Oh no, because then after Karen it would have been Edith technically.
Yeah.
Maybe
Jurgen.
that was only in the glasses. It's complicated with these
Yeah.
AIs.
It's complicated. Let's go.
Yeah, no, because Edith came after Endgame, so yeah, it technically would have still been Karen.
I'm ready.
Yes.
I think I'm ready.
The confidence just slowly went away.
Which Spider-Man in Spider-Man No Way Home
Okay.
suffers from back pain?
Oh, that's Toby.
Yes.
I know that one.
Oh, my back!
He's like trying to stretch it, and then I think Andrew tried to help him pop it, and then I think it made it worse.
No,
It made it better.
It made it better. Oh, okay.
KJ.
Hi.
Yeah.
But I remember
Oh,
that.
John.
You survived another round.
KJ. Whose power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme?
Wait, say that. Say that again.
Whose power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme?
Oh,
I think I have a guess, but I'm not entirely sure.
Oh.
I don't know if.
Oh God.
Okay.
I have a guess.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
I got nothing.
100%.
Only for the many redemptions.
Wait. Let me see if you can guess it right.
Oh, yeah, the truth.
I was gonna guess the ancient one.
No.
Okay,
That's
let
the
me
only
think.
guess I could have had.
KJ got wrong. John, nothing.
Well, I technically didn't.
I'll leave you give the last guess before the answer is revealed.
Okay. Can I get hints?
You can ask questions he can refuse to answer.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Is it like another wizard?
No. Here's your hint.
Oh, I got it!
Here's your hint. This character was introduced in Phase 2.
It's so
Phase
stupid.
2?
It's so
So
stupid.
basically from Age of Ultron moving forward.
That's the biggest hint right there.
Wanda?
There you
Yes, a.k.a. the Scarlet Witch.
Well, yeah, because she's stronger than Doctor Strange.
By power, technically, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm retarded.
Oh,
okay.
wait, I said it's not a wizard. And she's not. She's a witch. Well, Scarlet Witch.
No, Doctor Strange isn't a wizard. He's a sorcerer.
Oh.
Ah! Sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. It's cool, right?
No.
I just thought about All right, KJ, here's your redemption question.
Yeah.
Pepper Potts is allergic to what?
Oh,
Pepper.
I'll give you a hint. A good friend of ours here at the table is allergic to the same thing.
Allergic.
really?
Yep.
Who?
Him.
T.
Tommy.
Oh, well, he's not at the table.
Oh.
A good friend of
Oh.
the table.
Oh, I thought
Oh.
you said at the table.
Oh! I know what it is.
We have cream cheese of it.
Yep. Shit.
She's like, give it to me.
Give it to me!
Tag in.
The strawberries?
Yes!
Did you survive another round?
Yeah!
Alita kept us alive for the other round. We don't die.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We got lucky.
If all three of us lose, then we all
we
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John,
I see it.
Hawkeye has how many kids?
Oh, Jesus. I don't even know.
Oh, I think I know this
Two
one.
I
or
think I know
three.
this one.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3. I thought I had 2.
No.
Say it in
Yeah, more than
perspective.
that.
You survive another round.
I thought it was 3 or
technically
4.
you can say I survived.
I survive another
There you
round.
go.
Yeah, we're making that a sound too.
I'm remembering
That's
shit.
becoming a sound.
All right, Alita.
Yeah.
Got it.
What is the name of the missile that Tony Stark was demonstrating in Afghanistan just before his convoy was attacked?
Why could I ask me that question? I know all the other ones. But
I know John would know what that is.
I would give you a hint, but you would only understand it if you watch wrestling.
Okay, then do it. Let's see if I'm...
There was a wrestler. His name was Chris. Last name was the same thing as the missile. He had a move called the Wall of...
Okay.
Insert name here.
Wait. Did he have a son?
Well, I don't know if he has... Maybe he has a son. I don't know.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Go ahead, John.
Do I have a what?
The answer.
Technically, it's KJ's save.
Okay.
He don't
go.
know either.
But he could say it.
You got it.
It's a Jericho missile.
Yes.
Oh!
Wrestlers, Chris Jericho. His move is the Wall of Jericho.
Yeah. Okay. Redemption one.
Redemption 1. Okay.
Please give me one that I might know.
What was Tony Stark drinking in Iron Man 2?
Bourbon.
No.
Whiskey.
No.
No.
Chloroform.
Yes. All right.
I survive another round.
True or false? Algrim is a member of Asgard's The Warriors 3.
I don't remember who that movie is.
It's the guy with the staff thing, or the sword, right?
No, that is Heimdall.
Oh. Then I have no idea who the fuck that is.
It's just a true or false.
True?
False.
I didn't know who the heck it was.
I don't think anyone remembers who that is.
I don't even know who that is. to be honest.
You could ask a question, you don't even know who it is.
Bruh.
Well, I'll give her another one.
Yeah, thank you.
That was
Alright.
foul.
Okay.
So foul.
Which of these people has not wielded Thor's hammer up until Thor: Love and Thunder? Vision, Captain America, or Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange.
Correct.
Even I knew that.
Why did it say up until Thor: Love and Thunder, like Doctor Strange wields it in Thor: Love and Thunder?
I don't know. Fun fact, I guess.
But I knew that. It's so easy.
KJ.
We all know Captain America did it.
Oh yeah, I did.
We know that Vision eventually does it.
He did it first.
Yeah.
He did it first.
Well, it's kind of
Technically.
because Cap could have done it first.
He did, and I'd say he would have still
He
done it.
Moved it.
He moved
Well,
it.
they
He moved it first.
they confirmed that he was able to lift it at that point, but he didn't to save Thor's feelings. He didn't want to hurt his feelings,
Oh.
so he didn't move. He didn't lift it up, but he could have.
He felt it.
Cap knew he could lift it, but he didn't want to because he
That's
didn't
pretty
want
cool.
Thor to get butthurt about it.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty humble.
KJ.
Well, he's Captain America. Of course he did. That's the reason why he was like, grabbed it when Thor needed help.
Yeah.
This is a rather interesting one on this one.
That's pretty cool.
You do not get multiple choice on this question.
Okay.
Well, we
John,
only
by
had
the
one
way,
with
you
multiple
John,
choice.
by the way, you missed your cue.
You survived another round.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
KJ, which of these characters has Thor never had a verbal interaction with on screen?
It's a lot.
This is the one without an answer.
There's a lot that, you know.
Holy crap.
I would have given multiple choice.
Shoot, yeah, dang.
I could think of one off the top of my head. Two.
Yeah. Obviously, the original 6, obviously.
To all the viewers out there, I do apologize, but that's just how the question is written. It does not have multiple choice.
Then give him.
Here's the only problem with that. I do not know other characters off the top of my head that he has not. After seeing this answer, I obviously know.
Well, depending on what the answer is, I know at least 2 that he's never talked to.
Well,
Wait, are we saying how many of there were?
just one name. Just one name.
So then do other ones that he has been on conversations with. Along with the answer. Give him like 5.
I'll go ahead and just let anyone answer this one because I understand it's worded tricky.
Well, he's never talked to Bucky. And he's never talked to Spider-Man.
That was the answer.
But he's never talked to Bucky either.
He's
He's never had a verbal conversation with Bucky.
He didn't?
No.
Never has.
But they've been on the same screen.
I hear this.
No.
Technically, no.
Oh.
Well, technically, yes, because
For
of
a
the
second,
end game.
Wakanda, yeah.
No, not Wakanda. The end game is the only time they've had, they were, in the same shot.
Yeah, that's true.
But they didn't actually talk to each
Yeah,
other.
they never talked to each other.
All right, KJ, here's your redemption one. Not even redemption.
Has he talked? I don't think he's talked to Sam either.
Sam?
No.
Yeah, he has Falcon.
Oh.
There's a couple. This question is bogus, man. There's multiple answers.
It was weird. It was worded weird. All right, KJ, here's your actual question then. In Avengers: Infinity War, what language class does Thor claim to have taken on Asgard?
You know this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will give you a hint. This is a language that only very few people speak.
On screen, I think it's only been shown to have...
Like 5 people, maybe. Not even.
So we know it's not English.
Latin?
No.
Okay.
Moving to
I
John.
feel like that was a
It's
fairly
Groot.
decent guess.
It is Groot.
But I know Rocket speaks it, Thor speaks it.
Star-Lord does. He understands him.
He's learned it. Well, when did he start to learn it? Because he didn't know it in Guardians 1.
It was off screen between Infinity War and Guardians 2.
Oh, well, then all the Guardians know Groot now.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that Quill's dad knows Groot.
I think so.
I don't know.
All right.
Wasn't he like all knowing and stuff like that?
He was a Celestial.
Baby,
but
did you learn Mr. Q? I
survive another round. Off of someone else's question. How many more questions do you have there?
A few more. All right. Alita.
It's your turn.
He picked up the question.
So?
So it's you.
So I guess I get skipped.
What is Captain America's shield made of?
Plutonium.
No.
Oh.
Not plutonium. I'm thinking about the thing.
It does end in Eum.
I'm sorry, I was thinking like the blow up stuff. That's plutonium.
So I got something in my eye.
Awkward silence here. I need an answer.
I'm thinking!
She's trying so hard.
I don't know. Go ahead, John.
Vibranium.
I knew that.
I was trying.
Yeah.
So, John?
What, you want to do 3 more questions to end it?
Sure.
Okay. You survive another round.
No, you do.
I survive another round.
All right, one more for everybody, and everyone has to answer their own questions. If need be, I will find questions that you people should answer.
Okay, then we'll do like a 15-second countdown.
Yeah.
No.
We can't be sitting here forever.
We're already sitting here for a good long extended time. Okay. Starting with KJ.
Who is Black Panther?
What is the name of Thor's hammer?
Which one? That's a bogus question.
His hammer.
Okay.
The other one he refers to as an axe.
You don't know his. Oh my god!
No.
I thought-
Jonathan?
Jonathan?
I should give you that. I should give you that.
Millionaire.
Yes.
I had to do it.
I'll give you
You
the second
survive another round.
No, he survived.
Oh, you survived the game. And you get a bonus reward for having a reference. Bing, bing, bing. Yay!
With that in mind, we're gonna quickly skip on over. Alita. With that being shouted, what animal does Darren Cross unsuccessfully shrink in Ant-Man?
Darren?
Yellow Jacket.
He was the bad guy in the first Ant-Man movie.
I guess that this could be said as unsuccessfully, but then successfully.
Wasn't it a goat or something?
Close.
Sheep?
Yes!
Oh, I thought it was a goat.
You survived the game.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yay!
And then
Close enough!
And then John. In Spider-Man Far From Home.
No, you gotta do a hard one for him.
I think this would be one.
Okay.
In Spider-Man Far From Home, what necklace does Peter buy for MJ?
Oh, shoot.
You want a specific, like...
It had a specific name.
It was like some flower necklace. I don't know what it was.
You have no idea?
It was a stupid flower necklace.
I'll give you another question, but the answer was a Black Dahlia necklace.
Who knows that stuff? I just knew it was a flower.
I don't even remember that scene in the movie.
He was always trying to give it to her. And it ended up breaking, and then she liked it more because it was broken.
Alright, here.
Stupid.
Here's a different question. Who played Obadiah Stane in Iron Man?
Jeff Bridges.
Or as you say it properly.
Jeff Bridges.
There you go.
I survived the game. Yay!
Well, since that's the end of all my topics and questions,
I'm adding both of those to the soundboard because that's hilarious.
We're going to have a good soundboard.
do we at least have time to play that fart sound effect one more time?
Can't make references because we don't have our soundboard yet. No.
I can't.
Never again.
I can't.
But that was fun.
Did you guys enjoy that topic?
Movie stuff.
That was nice.
That was fun.
Better than last week.
We're still gonna go ahead and
Now KJ's grilling himself.
Damn.
No.
He took the blast and now he's just like fucking just taking it.
Get self-inflicted gunshot wound and whatnot.
Oh!
Well, the soundboard I have has a gun button on it. So I go, pew!
Pew!
But we will still be naming this episode Marvel Meltdown.
Marvel.
That was just
Well, no,
that was fantastic.
it'll have to be like movie fun and Marvel Meltdown.
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
Because then it just makes it seem like the whole episode's about me ranting about Marvel.
One of these days we will just have that.
just John rants.
John's meltdown on Marvel.
All right, that was fun though.
This was fun, and I loved the topic, and it was good, and it was awesome, and Jurgen, and
How are you
Apple.
feeling about your topic for next week? Are you excited about it?
yeah.
Is it
Can't
something
wait
that
for
I guess I can't ask too many questions.
You can ask. Go ahead.
Is
Well,
it
we can't
something
really ask much.
that like
I won't give it any. I don't know.
I can ask questions you can refuse to answer?
Exactly.
Yes.
Is it like something that all of us can get in on?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was waiting.
It's
to come
very
out.
easy.
It's easy.
It's an easy topic for everyone to get into.
Okay. Okay.
It's not hard. It's not like something.
Is there going to be questions with it?
Yes, I have 20 questions.
Oh.
We're busting out the old school game of 20 questions.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
In a way, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm excited for it. Jesus.
We getting a phone call.
We having sound effects.
Well, that was our co-host who just decided to blast the mic with.
I think all of us are co-hosts.
All of us except John. He's the founder. Wait, technically aren't all of us founders? Because we were all in the first episode.
Yeah.
So we're all founders. None of us are hosts or co-hosts. We're just founders.
I kind of came up with the name in the end.
And I came up with the logo. Well, we came up with it together. But I created it.
We're all a team.
Yes.
Yeah, Jurgen.
We're all a solid team.
Yeah, Jurgen.
I don't know if we should wait for KG to be done with his phone call to say goodbyes, or if
I
we just
think
say,
we can, because we can keep talking. People be cool.
people be cool.
I mean, we're already going on like freaking an hour and
No,
something.
here,
It's an hour and 40
I do
minutes.
gotta go ahead and put the Oscar committee out on blast real quickly. If you guys don't consider the song Peaches as an Oscar award for this upcoming year, then I will personally throw rocks at all of your cars.
Let us know. Does anyone actually watch the Oscars? Because I do not, and I don't know.
I
if
sometimes
does.
do. I sometimes do.
Why would you watch the Oscars? It's so stupid.
Well, because here's the thing. Remember that movie, The Whale, that Brendan Fraser was in?
No.
What?
No.
Who's that?
Did you say, who's that?
What is that?
Do you not know who Brendan Fraser is?
The name does not sound familiar.
He's from The Mummy, the original ones. He's the main guy. He was in George of the Jungle.
I am black. I don't watch that shit.
You don't watch Jungles?
He was in Doom Patrol.
He wouldn't have known from Doom Patrol. You don't see his face.
Maybe like one time, though.
That's besides the point.
Oh, him?
Yes.
Oh.
But there was a movie that he came out in called The Whale, and honestly, it was a really good film.
Just to clarify, you do not need to be white or not black to watch The Mummy, by the way.
No.
If you're
don't.
black and you want to watch The Mummy, please do so. It's
the original Mummies, right?
Yes.
Right.
They're good movies. Don't listen to KJ. He's uncultured.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
He doesn't watch enough movies anyways.
Same man who doesn't have a proper topic.
All right. Well, guess we'll sign off. Yes?
Yep.
All
I
right.
say bye.
Everyone say deuces.
Deuces.
So long.
Yeah, Jurgen.
See you next week, guys.
Yeah.